Tommy, we are back, episode 20. We have 20 points of view questions for us to go over. I think, first of all, thank you to everybody for listening to us for 20 episodes.
How have they done it?
God knows. But obviously today we're going to give our opinions on things. Don't take them for gospel, but that's what we...
Also, don't take offence.
Don't take offence either. As I said, it's just what we decide. And we spoke about this as well. We'll give out a few slaggings today, but we also don't want to be the podcast that we'll get the banter, but we don't want to not give answers as well. So we'll give our honest opinions on what we think will help going forward if any of these are an issue for you or anything that it might occur. So,
for sure, man.
I think we have our letters to do from last week. We'll batter into them. We'll get stuck into these questions. I asked you, what was it?
What is one fitness goal that I would like to achieve? Am I right in saying that? Was it worded a different way? One goal in fitness? Something along those lines anyway, wasn't it? Aye. So, mate, I would probably like to bodybuild once. Just one time. Like, that's just something that I love the sport. No even to be competitive, but just for me. Kind of thing. That's always lingered in the back of my mind. But, like, I know that's still years away. Like, I still have a barrowload of work to do before I can even really fully consider that. Do you know what I mean? It might be the case that I'm just no happy with the way that I look and just decide I don't want to do that. Hopefully no, because right now I'm not happy with the way I look. Like, the timeline with the training, everything's aligning perfectly for me. Everything's going the right way and the way I want it to go. But I'd probably like to bodybuild at least once, mate.
Good. Just
to kind of say I've done it and do it for me, mate. No, even, in fact, I take that back. No, even to say I've done it, to do it for me. That's all. But that would probably be it, mate.
Well, you've achieved everything else we've set out, son. So there's no reason why you can't do that.
Fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed, man. I think that'll be fun.
That was a nice deep start to the podcast, mate.
I know. I think I'm better off getting this out the now because these are ridiculous, man. But mine's to you was one TV series, one movie for the rest of time.
It was one TV series, one movie, one aftershave, one restaurant.
I
forgot half a question.
There you go. Sorry, bad. Apologies.
TV series, Sopranos, every day of the week.
Of course.
Movie, stuck between a Goodfellas and a Bronx Tale.
What a movie, man.
Gonna go with Goodfellas.
Are you?
Aye.
What is it? In fact, I don't know.
Restaurant, place called 59 Republic in Malta. Been there a few times with loved ones, people I care about. Food's spectacular. It's Michelin star. But like, right good, homely. But it was incredible. If anyone ever goes to Malta, Valletta Square, 59 Republic, fill your boots. They do the best. I sent Brian Steele there.
Right.
A couple of weeks ago when he went, and you get the beef Wellington. That goes with me. It's incredible.
Oh,
me and the boys went and started it. It's top draw. If you ever do a wee trip to Malta, that's where you're going. Aftershave, that's a hard one. Christian Dior leather out because they don't make it anymore. So, and it smells great. So it means I could have it forever.
Nobody else has got to smell like you. A wee bit more exclusive.
There you go, sir.
That's it. Up there's for thinking, down there's for dancing. Is that what they say?
Down there's for spraying. Right, we're into the fun stuff. We've obviously got these on our phone. You've got them on the laptop, so we're going to get stuck into them. Yep. I'll read out the first one, then we'll go for it.
Aye.
Question 1. What was your biggest achievement in fitness?
I think mine's is kind of pretty obvious, mate, being probably my weight loss. Like, that's... definitely. That's been my biggest achievement, mate. Kind of getting to where I'm at now with everything. There's been loads of mini goals that I've set out within that time that I'm really happy to reach, but they're probably they're not as big as an achievement as where I've got to kind of from being so heavy to being mildly heavy. To being on the lighter end of the scale, mate, for what I was at one point. What's yours?
My biggest achievement in fitness. Do you know my actual thought about this one? And it's something that I feel doesn't get celebrated enough because it's such a hard thing to show.
Right.
But your peace of mind in your head.
Right.
And I think that people always celebrate, which is good if that's what you're into. Somebody getting the fancy car, somebody buying the fancy watch, somebody getting shredded.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very hard to celebrate how much peace you've got in your own mind.
Aye.
I can openly say, I have that. I feel confident. I feel happy. Am I exactly where I need to be? No, but I'm working towards that.
Yep.
I think that over anything else is so valuable. And the only thing that I could think what's caused that, because I don't think you're naturally given it, is my fitness. I think that's what it was. I think it was the turning up to the gym, the days you didn't want to, the shit sessions, the poor sessions.
Yep.
So I would say definitely it should be celebrated more. I think it's such a good thing for somebody to have, and I've been in the fitness industry long enough to see that not a lot of people have it.
Mate, do you know, I can genuinely relate to that. I really can.
That's fine, but that's something to work towards, because I'm not going to scream, oh, I'm this amazing player. We've all got struggles.
Yep.
But having that confidence, peace of mind, believing in yourself enough, self-esteem is the best thing I can ever have took from my fitness. So definitely that.
Class. Good, mate. So, question number 2. What's your thoughts on screaming in the gym? Straight into the controversy, eh?
Honest opinion?
Uh-huh.
A couple of years ago, I'd have been like, oh, that's a riddy.
Yep.
What's he doing? I think I'm grown up, mature enough now to no care.
Aye.
What?
Aye.
Good on you.
Uh-huh.
I've also got this thing where, see, if you're a young guy and you're in the gym,
Yep.
barting away, doing your thing,
Yep.
the rules are for me, as long as you're not upsetting anybody and you're not making anyone feel uncomfortable, you do your thing.
Aye.
And see if you get annoyed at somebody screaming in the gym, that's a you problem.
Yeah.
Why are you being triggered by that?
Yep.
Are they holding a mirror up to you that you don't train hard enough?
Yep.
Maybe it's that. Also, as I said, like, what difference is it going to make somebody making a wee bit of noise? Also, can I go, like, the young guys seem to get it a wee bit more nowadays, and I'll probably like defend them a wee bit and go, how come none of the big bodybuilding lumps get it? You always target me young guys for? Why is it only them?
Aye. No, I get you.
Trust me, see, one day those young boys will be big lumps. They'll not do it then. So
Yep.
I think there's this, I said it now, see if somebody wants to come in and do that, make a bit of noise, not causing any harm. John Paul was very good on that by helping me, like, just saying, let people do their thing. Like,
Aye.
It's the gym's for everyone, especially the ones that train hard, the ones that maybe don't. Got to look up to somebody, and if, like you say, you're coming in and giving it your all, that's good. I would also hate to be the guy, or eventually be a father one day, and knowing that some of them older guys who you should be looking up to, or maybe looking down on boys who, mate, I'm going to be honest, see, when I was 18, 19, 20 years old, I was a wee fucking toe rag.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you're young.
You're doing a lot of worse things than skimming in the gym at that age.
You're trying to find your feet a wee bit.
Aye.
Could you say it's a wee bit already? Could some of them be taking a wee bit of attention? Aye. But who cares? They'll find out. See if they look back and go, do you know what, I shouldn't have done that. I don't think you need to scream and shout.
Yep.
But if you do and that's your style of thing, fine. Some of the best bodybuilders in the world done it.
Aye.
And you all clap for them.
Aye.
Put your posters on the wall.
Yep.
Leave them to it.
Aye. No, I'm on kind of the same boat with that, mate. I know some people that are immensely strong that are silent, and some people that are immensely strong that are like fucking AC/DC, mate. Like, that's just, do you know what I mean? And that's their gig, man. It doesn't bother me. I'm not going to sit here and say I've never made a sound in the gym or blah, blah, blah. I think we all have. Like, especially sometimes when you, like you're saying previous to this question, you have these shitty days where you don't feel the best or whatever. Sometimes you go in and on their days it can be either or. You can be silent or you can be like, I really need to grit my teeth and push here, and that comes out. That's what it is. Like, I don't think it's too big a deal. I do understand the very odd occasion, the rare occasion that it could be anybody, older guys, younger boys, females, whatever, man, that some people can be like really, really, really exaggerating it.
That's what it comes into.
Aye, and with that, I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake. But to be honest, mate, me as a person, I'd probably just keep that to myself.
Right.
Probably just like, I don't care enough to really say much about it. Maybe in conversation with you or conversation with like my mate or something, but I wouldn't say anything to bring them down, put it that way. Maybe that was just an after, maybe that's just how they are. And if that is how they are, man, as long as I got on me, I couldn't give up monkeys, man. Batter in, do what you're doing. Eat a hot dog in the gym if you want, I don't care. As long as I get a bit.
You're not allowed.
Aye.
No, I agree. It's like just flipping the narrative, and if that is you and you've got that kind of, is it affecting your life that much?
Yeah.
Is it? If it is, maybe.
I see if it's affecting your training or something like that. If somebody's in the gym, they're screaming that. No, they would need to be screaming hell of a loud to be affecting your training, right? But see if they are, then that's not what I mean. But is that really happening? I highly doubt it.
But it's like when you don't drive, so you wouldn't know that. See when you let somebody out.
That's a fucking dick, man.
See when you let somebody out and they don't give you a wee wave to say thank you. That used to really piss me off.
Did it?
Like, but I then flipped that narrative. Like, I didn't let you out because I wanted your approval and thanks. I done it because I'm a courteous guy.
Yeah.
So that's how I was raised. I mean, it's no you get people. I know I was like that. Fucking raging.
Aye.
How rude are you?
Yep.
I'm like, I didn't do it for you to fucking say thank you. Like, I done it because
I want to let you out.
Aye.
I get that.
But they be things you shout, somebody screaming in the gym, that's going to go on and ruin your day, and you're going to go and write a wee post about it and get your knickers in a twist. You're not going to look that good, really, are you?
Nah.
Like, so that's my views on that. But
I can understand that.
Anyone else who's got any arguments against it? I'm genuinely curious. Let's see why you wouldn't like it, and we'll see your thoughts. But we're moving on for there. How to stick to a diet long term. Somebody that's lost over 10 stone, what would you say for somebody who's maybe struggling to
You don't need a diet. You need to change your eating habits completely. If you want to do that long term. Because in my head, a diet is that's a phase. That's a time period. You've already said, I'm going on a diet for X amount of time is usually related to that. If you want to go on a diet long term, you just need to fix your eating habits long term and learn to enjoy your food and learn to eat different food and manage your food better. For me, I'm probably got to be on a diet for the rest of my fucking life. Obviously there's got to be times throughout that. But by the way, by choice, no by like forced upon, like now by choice. At this point in my life, I'm like, I never want to change. Maybe I will, like talking about potentially bodybuilding like later on in life and blah blah blah. But at the point it's different, but I know what it's like to eat really shit food, mate. Like, I mean, I know what it's like to eat shit food, mate. And it's no good. It's not good, and it sounds great. The idea, it sounds fucking amazing. Eating strawberry tarts and beef hula hoops all day. That sounds class, but it's no. Your stomach's killing you. You become a fat piece of shit and just smelling shit. It's just no good, mate. I think that, first of all, you need to work out what it is you like, and you can't just completely take that out of the equation. Like, you can't just say, I'm going on a diet for X amount of weeks. I'm not going to eat, I love Chris, I'm not going to eat Chris, I'm not going to eat chocolate, I'm not going to have a takeaway, and I'm just going to smash this for 6 weeks, and then I'll go on my holiday, come back, and then I'll just have a few weeks just be normal again, and then go back on a diet. I don't believe that that's going to work. I believe what you need to do is manage your food, manage how much you're eating, plan your food, and really take your time to think about what it is that you want to do. Especially if it's long term. If you really mean that, then you'll make it work, and it will be hard. But then again, like, if you want to stick to a diet long term, I'm assuming that it's to lose weight right now. By the way, that's what I'm basing it off in my experience. That might not be the case, but from my experience, that's what I'm basing it off. Majority of things are got to be long term. If you were in my position, so get used to it. Like, there's not much else to be said really on that. Get used to limiting your food. Get used to your food choices that you've got to make, portion sizes, tracking your food, all the wee things, man. So many times I've said this, it's all the wee things that count, mate.
Well, you're obviously, I think you're at the stage now where when food isn't maybe as good, you now know the feeling of that.
Yeah.
And it's amplified because you've had such a long period of feeling good.
Yeah.
And knowing what good fuel for your body does and everything else. So you can you've got something to compare now. And you can go, right, I don't want to feel like that.
Nah.
So you've got to find something that you can stick to long term. But as you said, it can last.
Aye.
It's
sustainable enough.
Yep.
You need to enjoy it. You need to enjoy your food, Tony. For me, personally anyway, I need to enjoy food, mate. It's one of the things that I really like. I've always liked it. And there's no reason that you can't because you're eating better.
Yep. I agree with every bit of that. If we're flipping in its head and it's more about muscle gain, or we're all trying to gain muscle. But if you want to stick to a diet long term, again, behaviour changes are important. The biggest thing for you was education.
Yeah, for sure.
That's so important. Think of it, if you have struggles saving money, you're maybe going to go to a financial advisor.
Yeah.
If you want to learn the process of saving money, investing properly, people think that education around food, it doesn't get the same priorities that something like maybe finances would, but it is, because it's a skill set that will benefit every area of your life. If you are more educated at what's going in, you're going to feel better. So that's what I always say, like, educate yourself, find a good coach, somebody that suits you, make it realistic. But once you've got that skill set, it is then a conscious decision for you to apply it. And if you choose not to, it's on you. But once you've got but with anything, once you know how you can apply, if you don't, then you're kind of pissing into the wind a wee bit.
Yep.
So I would always try educating first. And there's loads of stuff out there. There's plenty of good coaches. There's plenty of good information online. If you've not got a clue, you can learn it all for free to start.
Yeah.
And then you slowly, the more you want to get out of it, the better you want to get, you can start applying yourself a wee bit more.
Aye.
On that front, we'll move on to the next.
The next one is, what is the worst you have ever felt? Oh, that's deep, man. That's what it is.
You're not getting a deep answer, because I've done like 10 days in Ibiza and that was horrendous.
Aye, fair. I can understand that. Fair.
Game of Thrones fans, I came back from Ibiza after being there for 10 days. Battle of the Bastards was on. This is how emotional I was. See when the Knights of the Vale rid in and saved Jon Snow, I was greeting my eyes out.
For you.
Greeting my eyes out, mate. I picked up Parker, my dog, and was jumping about loving him.
Oh, that's fucking brilliant, man.
Emotional wreck. Anyone that's been to Ibiza knows the feeling.
Oh, that's funny,
That was
mate.
the worst I've ever felt.
Was it?
Oh. So
I'll relate to it then. I'll not give you a deep answer. Mate, I had an edible in my kitchen, and I remember saying to my pal Douglas, this isn't even touching me. I'm no go eating after this, mate. And I went to turn round and couldn't move my legs, mate.
happened to me as well, but I was fucking coming out both ends. And generally, mate, I had to get a flight home from Amsterdam.
Did you?
Well, my flight was getting
Aye.
to fitsy, I can't go.
Aye.
I literally can't stand up. I would be sitting in the pan, turn round,
Mental.
sick. It was just horrendous.
Aye.
Um,
It's the worry, mate, and the panic that sets in when you're just you can't move. You're just like, oh man, wait, now what's happened here? Like I used to always
you
describe.
didn't move anyway. You just sat in your
I
bed.
fucking know it. Was a cake. It was a good cake. It tasted good, but mate, I was a big smoker, but I was never one for edibles, and I freaked out, mate.
I went to
Sorry.
went to Amsterdam with the boys once, and they're like, Tony, you're a big guy. You can handle 2-day cakes. Don't smoke, don't dare. And I'm like, aye, you're right, I'm a big guy. I'll do that.
Was that muscle mass matters?
Mate, they generally carried me about Amsterdam.
Did they?
And I mean, walking back, I think I met these two boys, or else I was hallucinating it. And they were like, "What's happening, Tony? How you been?" And they're like, "Oh, I've just been here." And like, while my two mates are still holding me up, like, said I just kept blabbering shite, and then all the members going like, "Right, where did you get in that state?" And I'm like, "Down there to the left." And they're like, "See you later." But to get a connecting flight, we were going to some festival in Turin, and I was like, that was horrendous. But
was it?
They feelings, they're terrible because you feel like you're never going to come out it.
Aye. Oh, mate, that is... Aye, you do. That is exactly what you feel. There's no alternative. Like, I'm stuck here for the rest of my life. That's... Oh, no, man. Never, ever again, mate. What's something you've spent a lot of money on that no one knows about? I've got a bad one, but it isn't OnlyFans, so I'm just...
No, I've never done it.
I just wanted to throw that out there straight away.
I don't know.
Unsure? I'll tell you mine, mate.
I think about one after you know that was on the list.
I've spent thousands on FIFA points.
I was about to say that to you.
Thousands of pounds on FIFA. Oh, I don't even know the number. I also don't want to know the number. Mate, I used to get paid my wage when I worked with a bank for the house, mate. And my full wage, mate, would be gone within 2 weeks. Got every single bean. Like, as in, used to get like £80 ones and blah 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 and whatever else, mate. I would be buying like 2 and 3 a night and just
That's
sitting.
quite common. Something I've not been into playing the PlayStation, but that's quite common for folk to sit and buy like. I've heard that before,
mate. It's so bad. It's gambling.
Yep.
Like, there is no question about it. It's gambling. Do you know what annoys me?
I get Ronaldo.
Fucking no.
Did you ever get him?
I got R9, mate. Aye, so I did. And the worst thing is, mate, it was in a fucking free pack. Like, I've spent all this money, mate, on that free pack and get the best player in the game, mate. But aye, it's definitely a form of gambling, mate. This also annoys me. I have this theory on this thing, Tony, right? So I always feel like boys that grow up, especially in like a football kind of society, etc., always end up gambling and blah blah blah. And I genuinely believe if you play FIFA and that's kind of where you grow up in that, I don't know what I'm trying to say, kind of culture, society. Part of the reason you gamble so bad is fucking FIFA, mate. Honestly, it's a joke. The money that people spend on it is wild. Like, so, and nobody talks about it. There's 1000% should be like a limit, or like you need to be a certain age, or, but I don't know. I actually haven't. There should be a fucking GameStop on it. It's mental, mate. Honestly, like thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds. I don't know the number, but over the course of years, mate, way too much money, mate. Way too much. And I'm saying that like I've not got. I was wanting just an average job, mate. Just being like a normal guy, day to day, mate. But for the rest of the month, mate, I was living off toast, beans and spicy bikers, mate, because every penny was put in FIFA, mate, every single bit. It's a joke, man. That's what it is.
I don't know, maybe went to the casino and spent more than I should have, and quite sensible things like that.
Good.
Well, mate, continue.
Aye, for sure, man. I'm now, but I wasn't then, mate. It's the fear thinking about it, though.
Aye.
That's what it is.
It's a pish one.
Aye. Nae good, that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right?
From the episode with Amy, do you think everyone should seek therapy?
I don't know if everybody needs to go to therapy. I also don't know if everybody that has issues needs to go to therapy either. So, like, you've got everybody as a whole. I don't think so. Everyone with kind of mental health issues, I don't necessarily think that it's a must, depending on kind of where you're at. Do you know what I mean?
What's it doing in your life?
Yeah, how's it affecting you? What's it doing in your life? How's it affecting others? I definitely believe for the right people that will change your life. That will turn your full life around. I really do believe that, mate. And I think you need to be You need to be smart, mate, to go to you need to actually be able to take in what they're saying to you and what they're telling you. Like, I don't think anybody, even people that have severely bad mental health issues, I don't think they can just go to therapy and that be it. Like, I think you need to be a certain type of person to actually understand and take into account and apply it, mate.
Like anything, it's a skill set to then go and add.
For sure.
I was talking to my mum and her friend or therapist, and she was saying she had this guy going on, and he was like, "Oh, so happy, I'm just like, everything feels so good." And she turned around and she's like, "You've not applied anything that I've said, you're just wanting somebody to talk to," which can be good, but you're not, your life's not changing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm taking your money and it's not. So it's like that. You can talk what you want, but there's an action behind it. So I probably agree with you. Do I think everyone needs it? No.
Yep.
Do I ever felt that I've needed it? No. I think accountability behind everything's huge. We're obviously religious.
Yep.
So I think with religion, your belief make you accountable.
Yeah.
There's a set of rules there.
Yep.
To say you can't do this, 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 and this. I'm not saying everybody, but I feel like, again, it's like go to therapy, but you lie all the time and you continue to lie. Like,
aye.
You're then not accountable to anything because maybe I'm wrong in thinking that God would tell you it's wrong to lie.
Aye.
Don't lie.
Aye.
Don't do this, don't do that. Whereas sometimes people are just looking for a reason to say, "Oh, that's okay, you feel like that for X, Y, and Z."
Aye.
But no, I don't think it's everybody. I think if it starts to really negatively impact your life, and it's something to consider. I've never been in that position, unfortunately, but I think I said the same to Amy. If that ever was in the future, you would consider it.
For sure, mate.
My therapy is I pray most nights. I try to.
Yep.
That's my therapy, and I feel that I can work everything out from there. So, that's doing its job.
For sure. Aye, look, there's many forms of it, and I do believe that speaking to someone, if needed, is potentially the best, but there's also other outlets for other
seen
people.
some refs as well, Tommy. Sometimes you're my therapy when I pick up the phone and just blabber shite.
Aye.
Obviously, it doesn't have to be. It's on a timer, and it can be your mate who cares about you. And
aye,
sometimes, like I said to you, do you want a moan, mate, or you want advice?
I know. So, no, you're right, because both of us have done it. No. Sometimes I've phoned you and it's been like, that's a really good way to put it. Because sometimes I've phoned you and I want to moan, but what I need is advice.
Yep.
And you've been like, listen, and this has been it. Or sometimes I've phoned you and wanted to moan and you've just been like, well, it just wants a moan. Maybe you just need to...
We're on entitled to it all.
Aye, 110%.
As long as it's no expense other people.
Yep.
Sometimes that's naturally, you just need to vent a wee bit.
Especially for... on behalf of me and you, for guys that probably, like, kind of I don't mean to say this, it's no sounding big to anybody, it's just the truth, can handle a bit of pressure and kind of deal with a lot, as in, like, no negatively, we've just got a lot on, we're busy, there's a lot happening in our lives, etc, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes, this has got to sound mental, sometimes you've not got fucking time to moan. Sometimes you've not got 15, 20 minutes, half an hour to sit on the phone. Sometimes it is just the case, get up and get on with it. For me, sometimes that's the case. Like, I speak on behalf of everybody else, but I've felt myself better for doing that and worse. Do you know what I mean? So it's just trying to evaluate at what points do you take a step back. But for sure, you're right in saying that, mate. So yeah,
just naturally, it's hard for us to talk for women when we're two guys.
Of course,
we wouldn't do that. But working things out is sometimes the best thing you can do for your own thing. That's what kind of takes you out of a hole.
100%.
So I will maybe talk about it a wee bit further in anyway, but we'll move on to the next one of if you can see a singer dead or alive, who would it be?
Michael Jackson, every day of the week, mate.
Aye.
Love him. Favourite artist ever, mate. Absolutely adore him, mate. So I do. I'm going to get some serious questions about that. I can already feel the words that are coming my way about that.
Yeah, I'm going to get some serious questions as well because mine's just George Michael.
Oh, mate, fantastic though, eh?
Oh,
Brilliant, man.
What an artist, mate.
What happened to music, Tony? What happened to pop music? And nobody, I've never heard anybody speak about this. When did it go, in my opinion, so wrong? Where did that change, like that element of creating that type of music? Because if that was, like, not every tune, the majority of albums from that time period and those genres of music are so much better than anything that comes out nowadays. Anything.
Didn't know I had Simon Cowell on the fucking podcast
for fuck's
today.
sake, here we go, man. No, but honestly, it's mental. So it is, man. I can imagine you at a George Michael concert, mate, with a wee crop top on, man.
Choose life. Choose George.
Choose George.
It's incredible. What was the one he done at the... Go and watch it on YouTube. I think it's in the French Opera House.
Right.
Live. Incredible, mate.
Is it?
I would stand in my living room with that on YouTube, just like, come on, George.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
Oh, class, man. Fucking quality. What's your thoughts on dating apps? That's a good question. I'm like that somebody put that in.
Never used them.
Right.
Swear on your life, swear on Mars life, never even as much as being.
No, I do believe you. I do.
I've maybe slagged too many people in the past that I could never do it, but I genuinely never would.
Aye, right.
I just think a big part of becoming confident
Yep.
is rejection, conversations, talking to people.
Yep.
I'm not saying you are not confident if you're on a dating app.
Yeah.
It's personal to me.
Yep.
I feel men have maybe developing social skills because it's all right for them to get rejected behind a screen.
Yeah.
There's a element of skill developed for walking up to somebody and going, sorry, you're not for me. And you need to go away and reevaluate that. Or maybe I need to hit the gym. Maybe I need to approach them a bit better. Maybe I need more manners.
Aye.
Swiping right or left, whatever it is, I don't know. Takes that out of the equation.
Yeah.
So there's not this, and I'm not saying everybody's like that, it's just my opinion on it.
Yep.
You could, how are you going to meet people, and how you go out, you make effort. There's a huge thing nowadays about how people can't make effort.
Yep.
You get your clothes on, you go to the gym, you dress up, you put your good aftershave on, and you go out and you try and meet somebody. That's my views. I don't expect it to go too well with that one, but that's just personal for me. No matter what, I would never ever use one.
Nah, I get that. I've used them before, so I have, but I was that big, mate, my photo hardly fit it in the fucking screen. So, no, I've used them in the past, mate.
So would you like to date a face?
No, I don't, man. Mate, every photo was a different body part at the time, man.
Face raiders hanging in your beard.
Nah, I'm no... I get no joy for them, mate. I never get any luck, mate. Nobody wanted a fucking Oompa Loompa in their bed, mate. So I was up to it. A spade's a spade, man. I'm no mad for them, mate. What I do think is...
Anything else, mate? Great for so many people. It's just personal to me.
Aye. No, I understand that. Definitely, mate. I think, especially in, like, kind of maybe... It's probably the most popular in, like, the student community kind of thing. I would say that would be my thought on it anyway. I could be wrong in saying that. And I do feel like that could be potentially beneficial for some people like that. But at the same time, mate, I know loads of my mates that have been on it and loads of people have been on it, mate. And this has got to maybe come across harsh, but they're only on it for one thing, mate. Do you know what I mean? So...
No, I think you will meet... People will meet each other and good relationships will form.
Of course,
for it,
1,000%, man.
I'm just a believer in, if you don't morally believe in it to start with, then nothing ever good will come from it.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be very surface level if I ever went on that, and I don't want that.
Nah, I understand.
I'm 30 now, Tommy. I'm getting on a bit.
You're getting there, mate.
You would never go down that route.
No.
I'm happy.
Understand.
No dating apps for me.
No.
I'll get my buzz booted.
No, you know. Can't have that, mate. No Tinder Tony, man. We're safe in that end. So we are. Right. That's a good one, mate.
Liked it. Moving on, we've got coaching red flags. I like this because I'm probably... Oh, as you read it in my notes section. So
Apologies,
coaching
mate.
red flags.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to hear your opinion on it for someone that's maybe just started coaching and somebody that's obviously been coached.
Right, okay. So, have you seen the chat GBT kind of thing that's going on now with everybody talking
I
about
do
this?
your programme on it.
Right, so, shut up. So, that's been a big blow up for me, you know. That's been something that I've kind of been like, surely to God, people on the copying the clients' questions, pasting them into chat GBT and then saying, word this in Scottish language, and then said, surely that's not happening. See if that is happening, get a fucking grip. That's mental, mate. So it is. That's just a bam up. At that point, you'd be as well as just telling the client to download ChatGPT if that's the case. Now, outside of that, I just wanted to get that out there because that's fucking nuts. Coaching red flags. I'm not going after MD when I say this. We actually spoke about it on our episode with Taylor. Inexperienced coaches charging a fucking monthly salary per client for an online coaching or some shit. Like, as in, if you've been coaching for under maybe like 2 years, some shit like that, if you're charging over 160 quid, mate, for online coaching, I want to know what you're all about, mate. I think that's a bam up, mate. Personally, for me, I think that's madness, mate.
Yep.
So it is. That's mental. Again, in different circumstances can be different. Maybe if you've been in the industry for 10 years and you've coached one-to-one for 5 years and now you've just picked up online coaching, that's when you're charging. That's fair because you're experienced. You've been there for quite a long time. But as a new coach, charging mad prices, that worries me, mate. I think the obvious one is, this is harsh, just coaching somebody and nothing ever changes about them.
Results.
Like somebody that's on a weight loss journey, but they've not really lost any weight, or somebody that's
A results-driven coach that doesn't get results.
Pretty much a physique transformation coach that
Specialist.
Specialist, or whatever the fuck people are putting in their bios, mate. That bugs me. Obviously, my coaching is directed towards people who are heavier and looking to lose weight, because that right now is my forte. I'm educated in other places. I've done all my stuff, got certificates, blah, blah, blah. Done a few kind of workshops and seminars and travelled down south with you and John Paul for stuff to learn more. But I know I'm still not severely uneducated, a lot more uneducated than a lot more guys out there who are charging a fair price. So I can't go and then say I'm going to charge X, Y, and Z. One thing I can do is I'll get you to lose some weight because I know how to lose weight through experience. You helped me do it, through me doing it, through learning about it, etc. So that would probably be that. I think you're going to say one of the other things that I'm going to say, so I'm going to let you talk about it. And if you don't, young bodybuilding coaches who have never bodybuilded but are prepping people to bodybuild is something that gives me a wee bit of a bee in my bonnet. Young is the key word here. Young. There's guys in the industry that have never bodybuilded, but they've been in the industry again for 10, 15 years and they've put plenty of people on stage. Just because they've not done it themselves doesn't mean they can't coach you to do it. But somebody that's in their first year or two of coaching is also on their own, maybe bodybuilding journey, charging premium prep coaching prices for you to go on stage. I just don't think that's morally right, mate. In all honesty. I don't think that's wrong with helping a client towards their aspirations. I don't, personally, but
Don't know if it's wrong. It's just that you may be better with experience.
yeah.
You're going to go through something like bodybuilding and everything off the back of it. Everything that your body, put yourself in that position, the stresses of it, you probably want somebody that can handle them. Similar with fat loss, you want somebody who knows how it feels to come out a fat loss phase or anything like that, and the feelings you might experience. I don't know if it's wrong, it's just maybe not logical. But again, if you're really trusting somebody, it might be okay. I get you, but also it's if somebody wants to do that. I suppose it's not going to be end of the world. I don't think it might not end the best way possible. I would certainly be picking somebody that has done the job for.
Yeah.
It's like saying, I want to take my business to multi-million pound turnover, but nobody's got that business. It's getting a mentor that's never done it. So the same setup with that, I would say.
Similar to the first thing we spoke about, mate. Just my it doesn't change any way I feel about you. If that is what you do. Personally, I just think it's mental. But and I think the solution to that is exactly what you just said. Like we said at the start of the podcast, we're not here to just slaughter folk and say you're wrong, you're this, because who are we? Who are we to do that, mate?
I've seen some great coaches let pass clients on.
Yep.
And say, this isn't my gig.
Yep.
It will be one day maybe, but right now I'm going to put, and that's a duty of care. That's a really good place to be, and it's not because you don't want the fame of having your client standing up on stage. It's that you don't know, one, how to do it to the best of your ability. You don't have the experience, you've not done it yourself. And like I said, see the reverse side of a diet or coming off stage. A lot of people put themselves in a really bad position. Like they fuck it. And that can be really bad for you mentally. But
you heard Ross in the last podcast. Ross was saying that after his his first bodybuilding prep, he was as the car park panning packs of cookies.
So that's saying you want somebody that knows that and can maybe help mitigate it a wee bit. That comes from experience, in my opinion. But that's, as I said, it's not.
I think if people want to know any more information on that, the podcast that we done kind of later on, we picking the right coach would be a good one to listen back to.
Yep.
Because we kind of cover a lot of that on that episode. But I would be inclined to agree with you there, mate. Definitely. What is the next?
Coaching red flags. I've not gave mine. You just sat and spoke for.
I thought you just said yours there. No? Did you know?
I just agreed with you.
All right. Oh, good. Sorry, mate. Apologies.
I just agree with you. Move on.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
What's next?
There's no good. I'll let you read it out. Oh, no.
Thoughts on Bonnie Blue and the Tate brothers?
Oh, for fuck. Here we go.
I think we'll split this one up.
Right, okay.
That's a good question, isn't it? Three controversial characters. Should we go ladies first and start with Bonnie Blue?
I guess
on you go. What's your thoughts on her?
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Absolute donut, mate. Donut. See when we're talking about therapy?
Yep.
Aye, therapy. A lot of it. I'm just got to be brutally honest. I don't know her. I don't like her. I've seen a lot about her. I don't know why I done this. I decided to listen to a podcast by GK Barry when it first came out. I got about 6 minutes into it and turned it off, mate, because she speaks in fucking monotone. I don't know how that can get any kind of hard on, because it's literally the one volume, the one sound, mate. Bro, think how sore her arse must be. Her arse must be killing her. Absolutely gouting. But I just don't... Tony, it puzzles me. It puzzles me so much, mate, on what is going on. Why would you want to do that? That's no, like... I genuinely, for a point in trying to understand what you gain from that, I do not understand. Money. Is there a lot of money involved in that? Because I don't think guys pay to go in.
No, I think she's worth millions.
I can imagine she'd be worth it due to kind of, like, how much... attraction's a bad word. Attraction it's got, and how well known she is about it, etc. Blah blah blah. But bro, at what cost? At what cost is that?
I think long term you find that out.
Like that's mental, mate. That is absolutely mental. I also think no, it doesn't give women a bad name in any way. That's just fucking daft. That's not even true, mate, because the majority of women would also be like, what the fuck is she up to? Why is she doing that? It's just mental, mate. It just puzzles me. And for the guys that are getting in there, man, get a grip.
This is
Get a firm hold of yourself, man. Because she's not that popular without them, mate. Do you know what I mean? She's like, they're worse.
Of course, sir. That was my point on it all. Like, my thoughts on her is she isn't a thing if men, not all men, aren't in the fucking state they're in.
Aye.
Like, you've got that much going for you, and you can sit and say it's a laugh, or I've done it. You stood in a queue to go and sleep with however many it was, 1,000 people. Like, it's a huge issue with males. Of course, she is messed up in her own way, but as you said, she isn't a thing if there isn't all these guys who, if a man's confident and a man can approach women, hold relationships down, serve well, look after himself, the thought would never even cross his head that he has to go and stand in that queue. So you're looking at how many men are suffering from this. That they think that's...
Man.
Well, you've been in a bad place, mate.
Aye.
We all have at some point.
Aye.
Never would I consider going to the depths.
Nah. No, my worst day, mate. That is bananas, man.
This also sound a wee bit kind of energy-like, but I also could not go with somebody like that. I believe that you inherit that kind of that energy.
Yeah.
I would feel disgusted in myself.
Oh,
Like,
you should take. That's terrible, mate.
Like, disgusted.
That's terrible.
And then you go, like, imagine you met somebody further down the line, they found out you were one of their people. Like, other men that you maybe want to look up to are going to view you as less and disguise all you want and say, it was just a laugh. No, it's no.
No, there's nothing funny about that, mate. There's nothing funny about that.
You're bottom of the barrel.
That's crazy, mate.
Self-esteem now.
I seen people try to relate it to like going on a lad's holiday to Amsterdam or going wherever, blah blah blah, and going to like red light district or blah blah. And I was like this people might disagree with me. I'm not 100% sure. That is a different thing. I believe it's a different thing.
Personally, I've never done anything like that. I've never paid for sex.
Neither.
So it's something I can't compare to.
Aye.
I just think like we're living in a world where it's a circus now.
Yeah.
So as long as there's a crowd sitting there,
or
a queue in her case, then she gets paid. She gets a thing. She is monetizing herself at the expense of all the insecure men out there.
Mental, mate.
I don't see a big... Well, there we go. Let's flip on its head. Don't see a big queue of 1,000 women queuing up to sleep with a guy.
No.
Where's the issue?
No, 100%, mate.
The issue's with men.
Aye. There's not a single doubt in that,
I'm
mate.
not saying every man. I'm not saying there's not women that are behave disgustingly, don't even get paid for it, act up, or they've messed up in the wrong way. But that, you're taking it to the absolute extremes. And you know what, you can make like that. If she's that fair play, I'll just take the piss out of these guys that are allowing themselves to have that kind of standard.
There is an element of kind of a chuckle and think, fucking hell, man. Like,
again, I think just long term, you're going to end up with a feeling horrendous about yourself.
Aye.
She might see this and go, get two scuddies.
Aye, you know.
Skin.
Aye, exactly.
Try to tell me it. But it's again,
either that or she'll try and ride us, mate. It's got to be one of the two, man. I don't want nothing to do with that.
No. Generally makes my skin crawl.
Aye.
I'd like to actually hear other guys' views on it, to be honest.
Same.
It probably goes down to values.
I think there's many people I know that would just voice their opinion and be straightforward with it, but I feel like where the issue lies is men not being honest, mate. I feel like a lot of guys wouldn't want to say what their feelings really are on it.
I know. Right, anyway, I'm not getting a majority of this podcast to something so sinister. We need to move on to the Tate Brothers. What do you think?
Their heads are cooking. I think that I actually like Tristan. I think Tristan's quite funny, mate.
Cool
So
as in.
I think he's.
My wee boss and she starts saying, "That's you. You look like Tristan Tate."
I think, mate. Do you know what annoys me? It's the stuff with Andrew with woman again, mate. Like
Aye.
that's what fucks me off, mate. Like the whole woman of your property and this that, like that mate. Like, I just can't. I'm a mammy's boy, mate. I'll always be a mammy's boy, mate. And within that, I think that term's thrown about loosely. Like, I'm going to greet and go to my mum. No, in that case at all. Like, I'm proud of the guy I'm proud of the man I became, whatever else, mate. But I'll always adore my mum and everything that comes with me. And any woman that's in my life that I love like that, like my mum, my missus, some of my aunties, mate, it would make me feel violently sick to think that any guy was talking that way about them or saying any nasty shit and them getting upset or that. That's what kind of just fucks me off with him, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? But see, in all honesty, I couldn't really give that much of a fuck, mate. Like, it's kind of...
That doesn't change much in my life.
Nah, it
Probably,
really doesn't.
which some people know like this.
Aye.
You maybe agree with parts of what they say.
Aye,
but
potentially.
That's... You've got all this kind of stuff behind them and all that as well. Do you
Yeah.
believe in the conspiracy stuff and all that and the Matrix?
To an extent.
Yep.
I believe there's...
One thing about he's very, very influential.
Oh, 100%.
And you probably could say that is to a lot of insecure young guys, but
For sure.
he is very influential.
100... No, he definitely
Whether
is,
you
mate.
like him or not, that's...
Generationally, mate, there's a full generation that will listen to the majority of things he says, mate.
I think there's a thing saying that he could impact elections. He's got that much of a voice.
But I wouldn't be surprised by that. I wouldn't be surprised by that, mate. And I have no doubt that he probably has attributes. I don't know enough about him, Tony. Honestly, I
No.
don't know. I've no watched him on. I've seen him on a few podcasts here and there. I've seen a few clips. Some clips I've seen, I've laughed. Some clips have been mental. Then other clips I've seen, I'm like, his head's fucking gone, man. Like, gone. So it's just...
I think you take out all the charges, things like that, that's something we can't talk about.
Yeah.
People say things for clickbait.
Yep.
Like I said, like people engage. And one thing about him, he's obviously a very intelligent man. He says things knowing it's going to take him to certain places.
Yes. Absolutely.
Like, why did Donald Trump build the wall?
Uh-huh.
There was never going saying we've got an immigration problem. Every president in the world has said that, or in the past has always said that. But it never hits the same as I'm going to build a wall.
No.
These men are that intelligent.
Uh-huh.
How they sometimes, not everything, but say the words impact you so much more. Like that phrase, build the wall, is like embedded in everybody's mind.
Yep.
There was never going to be but it's the imagery behind it.
Yep.
And that's when it has its impact. These people say that knowing, and it hits so much more.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, these guys are very, very intelligent on that front.
Aye.
As I say, I don't really care that much about him. To hang me.
Nah,
No effect
I
on my
agree with
life. I
that.
don't agree with a lot of his stuff, but I think the bra's cool.
No, he is. He's quite fly, mate. He
Yeah.
is.
Dresses $1 million. Is always looking the part.
I can imagine he must get fucking scunnered with him too, man. Can imagine at times Tristan must be like, shut up, man. Give me fucking peace. Aye.
I like dresses well. I mean, I don't know. I don't know them personally.
I know. That's the thing, man.
I wouldn't enjoy that life now, but who can you trust? Who can you not trust? It's like not the fame side of it. And
So famous.
and if they're that famous, it's like there's life in it now.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm sure they what's the university thing online? I'm sure they own that, which is really interesting. What's it called, man? Open University?
something like that.
Something like that. Something. Obviously, they've got their own like stuff like Hustlers University and all that kind of carry on. But I'm sure they own they own the biggest percentage of a globally known university software, which is mental. Super successful. There is no question about that, mate. and what it is that they do.
There's certain attributes of their life that you could look at and go, do you know what, see if I apply bits of that, it's very, very good. Obviously, very successful financially, look after themselves.
Yeah.
Dress well.
Yep.
But man, there's other parts that
Aye.
you won't. But I was talking about somebody the other day, like this, you will always take opinions from people, some you like, some you don't. Like I said, I'm not talking about all the criminal world that we're in, just as you see online, some things you might take, some things you might not.
Yep. Absolutely. You're right, mate. So
but anyway, never mind the takes. It's all about the TNTs. Sorry, the best piece of advice and the worst piece of advice you've received.
I've received so many good bits of advice, mate, from loads of people, man. That's one thing I can never say is people that aren't in support of me, especially in like the gym and fitness and stuff like that, mate. I'm really, really lucky that way, and I very much appreciate it. I really do. Best piece of advice. We speak about this often. If something is kind of worth having, it's got to take time to get it.
Yep.
Because I understood that about losing weight, but that also applied everywhere else, mate, which was very hard for me to accept. Because I was patient and willing to wait to lose weight and whatever else, but I also wasn't patient in the beginning to, for instance, the podcast takes time. Know what I mean? Slowly but surely, we're starting to help more and more people. Starting to get more and more engagement. We're starting to get better and better information. But it's took us time. We're 20 episodes done. Same with coaching. By the time coaching came round, I understood that advice. I took that in and applied it.
Yep.
That if I want something to work out for me long term, it's going to take its time to get there. Worst piece of advice, stereotypical, mate. No point, you'll know that. One of my best mates in the world told me that. Still one of my best mates in the world, mate. I feel no different about me in any way. That's how scunner I made him feel with my actions. That's how bad it was, mate. It was really, really bad, mate. Really bad. So it was about coming to you. It's about training with you. What's the point? No point you doing that. Know what I mean? Just do something simple. Go start playing golf again. Just go walking, go blah, blah, blah. Which is probably, I don't know if that's the worst or the best thing, a bit of both. Because at that point I had that fire in my belly.
Yeah,
I was like, we'll see kind of thing, mate. I'm a big believer in there is no bad advice. The only thing that's wrong is if you take that in and apply it. And I think I've seen a lot recently. I didn't know that this was a quote even a year ago or whatever, but if somebody gives you advice but you don't want anything that they've got, then why take it? That's easy to say. Do you know what I mean? Because advice could come from an aunt or a friend or whatever it may be. But it is true in many ways. Like if you don't have what I want and you're trying to advise me today in a situation which goes against what I'm looking for, why should you listen? And you might be wrong. Maybe you should have listened. But if you believe something else is right, I think you should always do what you believe is right.
Yep.
Which isn't always the easiest thing, and all, might add, because that was my life. Choose the easy option. So that would be mine, mate. What's yours?
Best piece of advice I've ever received is it's always your fault.
Mm-hmm.
And that's such a hard thing to accept, especially nowadays when everybody wants to play the victim.
Yep.
But I genuinely, with everything that happens to me, blame myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you might think, oh, that's not fair. That's life. Like if you say you're this certain person, and we spoke of this before, you will be able to navigate back the way and work out where you went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I also like it because it takes away everybody else's power.
Yeah.
Nobody can hurt you then when you're the one that should be learning.
Yep.
And then it's your job to apply.
Yep.
If you make the wrong decision, you can look back and go, I went wrong there.
Mm-hmm.
It's my fault. I won't do that again. If I do, I'm an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
That was the best.
That's very good, mate.
The worst piece of advice. I think somebody said to me before, just kind of do what everyone else is doing. And it was probably the worst advice, but I think when you say that, you take away of like your
originality,
how authentic you are.
Yeah.
I believe you are you like certain things, you're with and around who you need to be with.
Yep.
And people might speak and it might not suit them and that, but all you can really do is just follow what is right for you.
Aye.
If you meant to do certain things, then you go and do it, you go and explore it. I would also argue that it's all to make you happy. And if you go through life just going and doing all the things that kind of put a wind in your sails, then you'll be able to feel good. You'll be able to then apply that to everyone around you. Don't think you should you can also take you can learn from people, but I don't think you should carbon copy or be like them else. You just do your own.
I agree, mate.
Your own authentic self.
100%, man. That's good, mate.
Next one. Thoughts on coaches being seedy? What's one?
I think that's the following on the list. So I think
so.
the question is thoughts on coaches being seedy.
Thoughts on coaches being seedy?
So wrong, man. Mate. So wrong on so many levels. Now, I'm going to take this from a standpoint of the coach being a male and the client or the person who is the victim of the coach being seedy as a female. It took me so long to process, mate. What the fuck, mate? That's so weird, mate. That actually gives me the fear. That is barking, especially if you're the coach. Like, if it's your client and you're being seedy to your client, get a grip. Like, a firm hold of yourself. Either don't coach women, don't coach at all, or reevaluate your life. They're the same cunts that are still on the line for Bonnie Blue, mate. That's messed up, man. So it is. I've heard stories. I don't know MD personally, which I'm thankful for. But that is so strange, mate. So inappropriate. Mate, that's your career. That's your career. Why would you want to jeopardise that?
It's your livelihood. It's your...
So that speaks volumes of you as a man, as a person. If it's a female coach that's been seedy with a guy, that speaks volumes of her as a person. Like, that's everything about you, mate. It's your full character. Because I think as a coach, you are your business. Like, you should be what people want to get towards, or along those lines. You should be the example of that, of willing to help and everything else. And just like in any other instance, mate, where it is help in some way, whether that be coaching, whether that be therapy, whether that be a doctor, no matter what it is, if there's any sort of inappropriate, weird stuff that's going on with that, mate, nah, man. That's messed up, man. And the harsh fact is that it's true and it happens. That's what gives me the fear.
I think it's obviously kind of relates down to what you think's right. So
yeah.
Like, what does that mean? For me personally, I just think the industry's got so much good to take from it.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of like insecure, horrible people in it that, again, those attributes might just be normal.
Yep.
But me personally, I think you're always going to be working with people. Nobody comes to you when they're also looking to get their self-esteem better. They're also looking to feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I look at some people and I go, you're preying on certain people.
Aye. Nah, man.
I've also been guys that are pervy or I just think it's fucking bizarre. And I'm just a believer in you kind of treat people the way you want treated yourself. Like, I see some coaches that are married with kids or have on liking photos and with women online, and I just think that's weird behaviour. Like, why are you doing that? Flip that round. It's happening the other way about. There's something to say about it. Maybe that's your standard. Maybe that's what you like doing. Me personally, I just wouldn't do it. Then you're going like, no, folk are just... There's certainly weird in there, but I I've always been trying to hold myself the best I can because I want to do this job for as long as I can.
Yeah.
Like, imagine being the guy, and again, related back, see if your missus starts moaning at you and saying, oh, she's worried about you going to work. That's your fault.
Aye.
I mean, because
Aye.
you're untrustworthy in those fronts, and I've always wanted to be able to go to my work and hold myself to a good standard, because a bad reputation is very easy to earn in this industry.
Very hard to lose.
A good one, aye, exactly, and a good one's tough, but
Aye.
you want to be coaching into your later years, you just want to be coaching for it and feel good about it. Can I go for the wee small actions and not being the fucking
sure,
beast?
100%. Aye, there you go. You say the best, mate. Like, just don't be a beast. Don't be a creep. Stop.
I don't think, I never have done it, never would. I don't think coaches should be dating clients or even things like that. I think if you're going to go down that route and you start to like somebody, you finish your coaching relationship with them. I think that's a fair way to be.
Aye, I'm interested in finding that.
I'd also add to that and go, wait a minute, you start seeing somebody and they're paying you and you're sleeping with them. What are you, a wee fucking gym slut now?
Aye, that's...
There's a guy getting paid off a woman.
I know. What the fuck, man? That's
You're getting paid for sex now.
That's...
You're a wee gym hole. If you're listening to this and you're going with one of your clients and they're still giving you a direct debit every month, you are a gym brass.
No, I don't, man. That's
so if you've ever done that, that's something to consider. You are the Bonnie Blue of the fitness industry.
Aye.
So there you go. Right. That's your self-esteem shot, boys. I'm only kidding. It's all subjective. If you feel good with that, you get a bag.
Aye, nah, you're right, man. But that's
weird, isn't it?
So what's your thoughts on, like, if you're already with your missus and then she decides, like, oh, I want to start training and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Do you think it's weird for the guy to coach the woman?
His missus?
Aye.
No,
right, cool. That's fine. I just want to know your thoughts on that there, right?
No,
aye.
Not at all.
Aye. Nah, that's cool.
It's personal then, it's...
Aye. You would probably
hope you're not charging your missus.
Aye. 40 quid. Nah, you're right. Aye. That's... I would agree with what you said there then, definitely. So I would. The next one on that subject is what's one thing you must have if you're in a relationship? Or what's one thing that is a must, if you're in a relationship, the question was.
I'm not going to give like the things like trust and honesty, because they should be bare minimum.
Aye, they're obvious.
And
aye.
I know you can always, people go through struggles and you've got to work through them. You mean like green flags as in things that initially you like?
So, aye, basically, it's like, see, somebody asked us, there's a similar question that somebody asked us, and it was like, green flags or red flags. So, we'll go with that, because that ties in with the same question, right? So, what's a green flag, what's a red flag in a relationship for you?
Green flag in a relationship, predicting needs.
Right, okay. What, like?
See if your missus can see that you're tired.
Aye.
And sticks the kettle on and makes you a cup of coffee.
Brilliant.
Mate, I don't need much.
Yep.
That's not me saying a woman should be making me my coffee. Not at all.
No, I get that. I know what you mean.
To be able to look at somebody and go, do you know what? That's love language for me. But I say, I can take care of everything else.
Aye.
Just knowing that somebody's caring about you in that front.
Yep.
I think that's a very nice attribute to have. Another green flag is how women receive her. I think that's a very important one, and how she is with children. And that might not make sense to people that maybe don't want kids.
I understand that.
But I think it's very important that if you're with somebody, how do other women talk about her?
Aye.
Is she a nice person?
Yep.
Is she a bitch? Like,
I get that.
And this isn't me saying, this is me talking just as a guy that likes women and what I look for in it.
Yep.
Good energy.
Yep.
Something that kind of matches that. More importantly, somewhere you can go, it's and you just feel a bit chilled. You
Aye.
can relax.
Yep.
Things are good. You ever get that way when you're with your missus and you just want to fall asleep.
Aye.
You
Like,
want
you just, there's
that calmness after a crazy week.
Aye.
That's it. That's what you want. It shouldn't be chaotic or.
Yep.
I mean, you should go and do nice things. You should go and have all the things as well. But sometimes just sit with your missus and chilling and
Aye.
doing all the wee bits. That's when you find out that that's a big green flag for me.
Aye. I get that, mate. I really do. I fully understand that. What about red?
There's loads in there.
I know, there is.
In the club all the time. In the club. I don't want my woman in the club. I think if somebody's going out all the time, like, what are you doing that for?
Aye.
It's just because I'm comparing it to my green flag. I like
you like that? Aye.
I want that.
Nah.
I want to do date nights. I want to do this. I'm not saying you'll never go out again, but
aye.
You're why do you want to be in a nightclub every Saturday night jumping about? Like,
I get that.
That's fine. There's a period in your life where you will want to do that.
Aye.
No, not at my stage in life. That's cool. I think you look at women late into their 30s still jumping about clubs and like that. Maybe they don't want the family life. As I said, I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking shit. Like, she's jumping about and nobody wants to, like, the stage I'm at my life. I don't want to be jumping about daft nightclubs and doing all things like that. That's a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give another one. I think always looking for external validation is a huge one.
Right.
Like excessive exposure.
That's
attention.
just in people for general for you too, I know.
I think that's too outward, and I'm looking at, there's only one person I care that likes my photo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's,
I understand that, mate. I do.
You see people posting all the time, and it's to get this battery boost.
Yep.
Of all these likes of people that don't really care about you anyway, and that's just a big red flag for me that you've got really poor self-esteem.
Yeah.
Maybe people are like, no, I don't.
Yes.
But I just think, can I see the pattern of feeling rubbish about myself? Post a picture, post a selfie. Wednesday night when you're sitting, no looking at your best, post a selfie for the weekend. Like, red flag.
Aye. I get that.
Red flag for you.
Red flag for me. Something that's...
Sorry to interrupt. You obviously want to go, like, you can post looking at your best. Like, that's also
no,
important.
Of course.
But I'm just being like that constant, give me validation.
Aye.
Like, whether that's through social media or...
I fully understand that.
It's also a very hard thing for men to compete with.
Yeah.
Like somebody posting all the time and all these people just flit like...
Yep.
Do you want somebody that's going to... That's where they seek...
Yep.
The thing with them. No, you should have a partner when it's important. When it's important for the person to say, do you know what, darling, you look fucking amazing.
Aye.
These things are important. Maybe that's something for you to look at, but...
Aye.
If you're in a relationship, everything should come for that person.
Of course.
Like I said, there will be struggles and everything else in a relationship. But I think they things are red flags for me. I think you do your work to as well, because nobody's perfect.
No, of course not, mate. You're so right. Yeah.
But them are red flags. What's yours?
Mine's would be... Man. Pondering on it a wee bit. I think if it's different for everybody again, man, because no everybody likes doing the same stuff. That for me, though, this isn't about everybody. This is for me, not being able to support what it is I'm doing. So, like, honestly, hand in my heart, my missus is really good at that, mate. Like, anything I'm doing, she's like right behind me, genuinely. Even if everybody else is a bit like, don't know if you should, or they have their opinion on it or whatever else, but if you're not able to be on my side even when I'm wrong, even if you know I'm wrong, then it's hard, because it's the whole, like, defend you in public fucking speak behind closed doors kind of thing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not looking for my missus to defend me. It's not like that. It's good to know that
somebody's got your corner.
You've got my back. Do you know what I mean? Because I have yours kind of thing. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I'm getting at. And you're both on that even keel of that. And I think I've got a really good kind of situation with that, mate. I really do.
I agree.
Definitely.
I think any man that slaughters their missus, I'm a believer in you don't air your dirty laundry in public.
No,
like,
no
by
chance,
all means,
mate.
you talk to people.
Yep.
You talk to people you care about you that you can maybe get advice from. But see, if you're sitting as a man slaughtering your missus, you're fucking wrong in my eyes.
That's not on.
I don't look at it and go, it's the missus' fault.
No.
Honestly, I'd say that's your fault.
Aye.
Like, you should not be sitting. Or don't beware if that's the case.
Aye.
But you never, ever, even friends, I don't allow anybody to talk bad about my friends.
No,
I would never
you don't
let anybody have anything to say about you. Anything else I say to them. If I think you're wrong, I'll tell you maybe after.
Aye.
But if you've got a good group of friends, you defend them.
Aye, for sure, 100%. Again, that's somewhere else I'm really lucky to. That's always been the case with my mates. But red flag would be that somebody that can't support you, somebody that would go out and do that.
Yep.
Somebody that would like.
It's more than not defending. They don't need to say bad to it.
Yeah.
You ever seen the videos of Sharon Osbourne the way she was with Ozzy?
No, I haven't.
Oh, mate.
I've seen a lot on it.
They two were mental.
Right. Okay.
I mean, rest in peace, Ozzy. But she stuck up for him no matter what.
Aye.
That video, somebody says something about a talk show, she chucks a milkshake and tries to attack her.
Does she?
I love that. I love that kind of energy.
Man.
I'm not saying
no.
Get him at something, start fighting every time, but that's your man. You back him.
Aye.
Love that. There's not enough of that now.
Aye. That's the exact same way.
Like, oh yeah, but no. No. When you need your partner, it's the times where it's something might need to be said, that's when you stand up and you be counted.
It's like the Will Smith, Chris Rock thing. Like that's it. I know that's maybe an extreme example.
You can maybe say that woman didn't deserve to be.
Aye.
She was not. She know like.
There was a mad situation, mate.
But again, he done his man thing. He defended his women. I think you look worse for no defending your woman.
Same.
Always.
I know Chris Rock's a comedian, whatever else, blah blah blah. But you get my point. You get where I'm coming from. It would be hard for me to listen to a comedian sit and say something like that, mate, about Rachel. I would be hard for any guy, mate. Do you know what I mean? But I guess their situation's a bit different because, like, they're friends, blah blah. But whatever. That's my red. My green flag is, mate. It kind of relates to what you say. See, just being able to get home, mate, and just shut the door. That's it. Nothing else really matters, mate. In the house, feet up. Doug, Wayne, Missus, chilling out, having a nice dinner, just being at peace, mate.
Yep.
Feeling safe, mate. Feeling like you're in somewhere where you don't need to worry about anything. You've got no concern in the world. Building your own home, just being settled, mate. Do you know what I mean? Making sure everybody else is happy. I'm like that as a person, though. Like, I want to make sure, and you're like that too. Like, you want to make sure everybody else feels good before it's your time to feel good. But sometimes when I've had a bad day at work or whatever it may be, mate, I go home. Maybe I don't feel the best, but
I think most, we're going to go down the route of relationship advice right now, but most good guys will happily struggle for everyone they care about, knowing it's in service of something.
Aye.
Like, knowing that they can go in and they're working towards something, and they're going somewhere, and their partner supports them, and they've got that place to just switch off. You'll go through hell, and we can handle it. Most good guys, they'll be able to handle it.
Aye.
But like I said, there's only if it's in service of something, only if it's going to take you somewhere long term, the family, whatever you're looking to build long term. So I agree with you on that, mate. That's good points. That's me and Tommy starting the relationship podcast coming out.
Well, following on for that, mate.
Was this a relationship section?
Following on for that, there's another bit. It's, do you think dating is getting harder? That's kind of similar to the dating app when we get asked off somebody. There's a lot of similar questions, mate.
Do you think dating's getting harder? I think there's so much opportunity to change.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so much variety out there. There's so many options for a lot of people.
Yep.
I think that just doesn't land you anywhere good, because it kind of relates back to good things come for working through them.
Mm-hmm.
No relationship's perfect. Dating might be harder, but you can't date forever. I mean, the longer you go on, the harder it gets.
Yep.
I do have this thing, but when it's like, I hate when you hear women and guys coming in and saying, all men are dicks, or all women are this, time after time, and it's like, maybe that's not the case. Also, if you say that, you're then attracting a certain amount of, you're going to attract dicks or whatever, women that are unfaithful, whatever it may be. Maybe it's your selection process that's wrong. Maybe you're dating all the wrong people. Maybe it's a you problem and people hate that because you think, oh, it's easier to shout.
Aye.
Wait a minute, you have had 10 of the same people, or you've dated the same style of but it's all their fault.
Yep.
It's your fault because you didn't learn time after time.
Aye.
I hate the guys all the time. Oh, women are this, that. Well, that's good then, because now you've now put under that bracket people that you really care about. If all women are, don't like saying the word, but bitches, whatever it is, like, that means your mum's one, your granny's one, your sister's one.
Yeah.
You've gave out that energy, so you're going to attract this thing. And you know it's not true. You just need to change what you're attracted to.
Aye.
Dating's hard because you're dating all the wrong people. You're finding people in all the wrong places.
Yep.
This is why, again, relating back to the dating app thing, if you've got a moral kind of code that you stick by, I can't go down that route because dating would then become exceptionally hard for that person because they don't believe in it.
Aye.
I'm not saying, like, you have to match up with your beliefs.
It doesn't make... It goes back to everything we've spoke about.
Why are people asking us dating questions?
I know!
We're fucking two dickhead bodybuilders.
Fucking no, man. No, I think it's... Bro, I'm basically going to say the same thing as you, Tony. Like, I think it's getting harder, but I don't think it's because... I think people make it harder for themselves.
Aye.
To summarise it very short, people make it harder for themselves. The longer you fuck about, the harder it will be. If you like somebody, go for it. If you get rejected, tough shit. Back to the drawing board.
All relationships are hard as well.
Aye, of course they are.
Like, your missus will dare heads in.
Aye, 100%.
And vice versa.
Aye, definitely.
It doesn't mean that, like, you need to rip it up and start again.
No.
That's when dating becomes hard because you're in and out, non-stop, all the time. 6 months are great. Oh, see you later. Like,
aye.
You make it work through tough things.
Aye, no, you need to. Of course you do. Ain't worth having long term. That's what we've said constantly, mate.
Even your partner.
Aye, 100%.
Right, let's hopefully there's no advice on someone who feels stuck.
I don't think we've got any dating ones left. So, advice on someone who feels stuck. It could be so broad. I'm going to relate it to fitness, as that's our thing.
Good.
I'm not going to relate it to dating. I believe we've kind of covered these type of questions before, but to go over them again, evaluate where it is that's wrong. So if you feel stuck, you're loving your training, you're enjoying the gym you go to, it's brand new, you're meeting new people, blah, 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 but your food's shit, speak to someone.
Yep.
Get a coach. Evaluate your food. Go back to the drawing board. On the other side of things, your eating's alright. You don't eat enough. You maybe could be no eat enough, could be a bit too much. You don't really know what you're eating, but you're happy with it and it's fine. But you don't want to train at a gym because you don't know what you're doing. Go get a coach. Look online. Go with friends. Try different sports. There's so many options, mate. There's so many options out there. I do believe that people are just a bit self-conscious, uneducated and lazy.
Yeah.
If I'm being harsh, that's what I believe. The biggest three issues for people who aren't willing to exercise, I think each are either one or more of those. I was all three at one point, mate, so I'm allowed to say that. And to the bargain, fat, so I was all four, mate, right? I think it is just a case of find something you enjoy. Find something you enjoy doing. Find a sport that you enjoy. If you go to the gym and you like training but you don't like training there, try somewhere new. If You want to dance, learn how to dance, go try that. Box, there's so many options. The one thing I would say is you need to bring yourself out of your comfort zone, probably. Put yourself into a place where you don't feel the best, but that's probably where you'll gain the most. You'll learn the most. And if you don't like it, then you don't do it. Try again. That's what my advice would be. Try, give it an attempt. Try everything you can. If it works out, then brilliant. If it doesn't, there's got to be plenty more options, mate. I do believe there's a sport for everybody, Tony. Everybody. Worldwide, mate. I think there's something that everybody could do.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? There's some form of exercise that everybody could get. See that feeling when you lose the gym? That when you leave the gym and you're like, I feel great. I think there's a sport or there's something out there for everybody that they can get that feeling for.
Right.
There's got to be. So that would be my advice for someone who feels stuck, mate.
If I could give some advice for anyone that feels stuck, I think that comes hand in hand with feeling stuck, low self-esteem come together. I think naturally men feel at their best when they're solving problems. I think that naturally boosts your self-esteem.
Yeah.
I think we were all designed to do it, and that's what makes you feel good. If you feel you're in a bit of limbo, I think you should find somebody who's got themselves unstuck, a coach, mentor, whatever it may be, and start working around that. Put yourself in the mix of people that are operating at that wee bit of higher frequency. I think naturally as well, traditionally, men always get along better or learn more when they're in a group. I'm very, very blessed that I have a group of friends that are continuously getting better. And supporting each other along the way. I think that's important, that you find something, you put yourself in the mix, but more importantly, you learn a skill, whatever that looks like. I can't tell you, for you, and you provide. You then have value to give out. I think if you feel stuck, it's normally a lack of skill somewhere, a lack of purpose. You've got to work towards that, whether that's going to the gym and feeling a certain way, being able to teach. It could be across the board, but I think once you're in that circle of being around people that like solving issues, you're going to feel better as a man.
Yeah.
And then whatever happens is just a gradual build up. You'll get there. But that would be mine.
I like that, mate. That's really good. This one's good. Did I read out the last one there?
You did. Negative comments on social media.
What a world we live in, mate. See, TikTok. TikTok is relentless. Relentless.
Oh, mate, they're all fake accounts.
It's mental, mate. It's mental. That's a hobby for people. That is genuinely a hobby for people.
Tommy, I've not got time to sometimes fucking make my last meal.
I know.
How have people got time to wait?
It's fucking nuts, Tony. Instagram's sound because you know everybody. Right? The majority of people on your Instagram, you know. So nobody's got to comment harsh stuff on Instagram. TikTok, mate. TikTok is like 2005 to 2013 Call of Duty gaming lobbies. That's what it's like. Just people saying the most absurd, relentless stuff because they know they can get away with it. Nobody's ever got to find out who you are. Most of the time, you're not got to get found out who you are. So people will just come on and say, but why? That's what you need to get to the source of.
But then again, it's relating back to a lot of men are in a really bad situation. And it's all right us saying that when we are the guys that are helping people or in environments where everyone's trying to be a wee bit better, whether that's the gym or anything else. But there is a lot of people out there that are operating at a very, very low place.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's easy to point the finger and blame everyone else. I have never left a negative comment in my life.
Neither.
If I've got something that might come across negative, I would message it.
Yep.
I'd speak to you in person. I think learning how to talk face to face is a skill set again.
Of course it is.
Conversations. Nothing has to be everyone gets in the something starts fighting.
No.
But people will disagree, and I think again, we spoke about this before, about how people, they get a wee bit butthurt because they are getting abuse online. That is the chance you take when you are now talking to an audience of potentially millions. You're going to have diverse opinions. I think the negative comment sections don't have a place.
No.
I think they can be, like I said, message the person in private. Talk about it. I don't like what you done there for X, Y, and Z reason. But again, I think it relates back to is most people don't have their self-esteem's that short. They feel a bit poor. They're waiting in the queue to fucking see Bonnie Blue, that nobody takes them serious. And what TikTok gives them is a place to feel serious.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Your missus doesn't take you serious. Your friends don't take you serious. Your voice isn't heard. Where can I go? I'll go on TikTok and project my energy onto the people that are doing well.
Aye.
And that's sad because you see it across the same comments across every board, somebody just trying to be that wee bit better. And it's, again, operating at that low frequency. Whether you're a young guy or a middle-aged man, putting your pain and try to pass it on to somebody else is not going to take yours away.
No.
It never will.
You just got to grow to hate and you've got to enjoy hating, then you just become a piece of shit.
Like I said, it's coming from somebody that's locked in a bedroom doing their hanging. I really hope you then start to see that that's wrong, because then you've took accountability.
Aye.
Right now you might not feel that, but you'll eventually get to the point and go, oh, do you know what? I don't need to be this guy sitting in this room doing it. I can be the guy at the gym trying to do better in my work, trying to do better in my relationship, whatever it is. And I know you leave these funny comments and things get a laugh. Let's not pretend that people a bit of humour's involved, but when you're maliciously attacking people,
that's different.
What do you think's going to come of that?
Nothing, mate. Like I said, you're going to learn how to hate people with no repercussion. And like you just said, if you're the wrong type of person, start to feel good about it. It's like, mate, fuck me, man. I just don't understand it.
What is like, I'm quite big on, like, you act a certain way before you become something.
Yeah.
You want to be a good dad before you're a dad, you start acting like that. You want to be
Absolutely.
You want to be in shape, you start doing the things that's going to get you in shape. You want to eat well, you start just meal after meal. How do you think you're going to be seen long term if you ever have kids? If you ever, what did you do? I left comments on people's TikTok. What a great start.
Aye.
What a way to teach your kids.
Aye. This is the issue though. They're never going to admit that.
Probably you know what I mean? Nobody will want to have kids with them. But as I said, you're operating at this low fucking frequency.
Yep.
Nobody's going to take you serious.
No.
And instead of going, do you know what, I can maybe try and be a wee bit better. I don't need to be like all these people that I'm commenting on their stuff, but I can just start by going, do you know what, just because I'm in pain doesn't mean I need to try and make everyone else feel it.
No. Tony, that's the last thing I would ever want. See, when I feel shit, mate, the last thing I want is to make anybody else feel like that.
Yeah.
Ever, mate. Even people that are in my life, like people that I'm really close to, you would never, even if it's about them, even if I feel shit about them because something that somebody's done, I still don't want them to feel the same way as me, mate. That puzzles me, so it does, man. But then again,
I know women are can give me bitchy and like guys are getting bad.
Oh,
guys on social media and like
the comment sections, it's mostly men
becoming bitches.
It's bad, mate.
And like I said, it's to people that they wouldn't even dream of saying it to in their face. So, they walk past, they put the head down. They're maybe not coming leaving the house to do it. I've never met somebody that's doing really well for themselves that wants to put people down that is below them in certain ways. I mean, it's just not a thing. It's always with people that are doing well that you get all this negative comment, and I'm like, just divert that energy. Try and just bring yourself up a wee touch. Doesn't need to be that.
Aye, it's not that serious. You're right, mate.
And that's comes from social media especially. Like, see, simple rule. My rule is, if I wouldn't say this to your face, it doesn't get said online.
Yeah.
That's as fair can be.
Yeah.
Because it allows me to say, I don't have the balls to say that. So, until I do, keep your mouth shut.
Yep.
And it also allows you to go, see everything I do say, it's taken seriously.
Aye.
Because a lot of this is just noise.
Aye.
Guys just talking shite that they know nothing about.
Yep.
What are you doing about it? Like
Aye.
you see all the time folk comment on people's like exercise videos or anything like that.
That's the other worst.
They're the worst. Like, you don't train.
It's so
you
bad.
don't apply yourself. You don't eat well.
Aye.
But yet you're this fucking exercise mechanics.
Aye.
Biomechanics expert.
Too much swinging in your bicep curl, you're not getting full bicep
You don't bicep
activation.
curl.
Aye.
Like,
aye. No, you're so right, mate. Yeah, fitness is terrible for it, mate. An absolute joke for it, to be honest, man. See, the majority of fitness videos that are on TikTok have slander under them.
Aye.
If they're popular. If they have over 100k views, if you want in the comments, there's probably some sort of...
You've got to accept that if you're going to post on it.
Aye. No, of course,
we've
100%.
We've had that with thingy,
Aye.
but generally, like, I'm quite a believer in, like, again, your opinion is irrelevant right now because it's
Aye.
irrelevant across the board. Like I
Aye.
said, your ma doesn't take you serious, your missus doesn't take you serious,
Aye.
your Waynes will eventually not take you serious when they find out you're a fucking doo-doo.
Aye.
So, see right now, you ain't getting my energy.
Aye. You're right, mate. You're right.
Got to put this one up, see how much fucking negative hate we
Oh,
get.
man. Probably get stick. But the comment section and that'll be mental. But aye.
But come on, boys, do better. Come on.
I know. Get the finger out. What's a weird attribute you look for in a partner?
Mate, I thought of this one, and do you know what? It's coming right out.
Right?
See if my partner wouldn't want to squeeze the spots in my back. It's fucking over.
Mate, oh, what the hell, man?
Bar.
Oh,
Mate, that's self-care, that's love, that's bonding.
that is. I would agree with that.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Do you like that shit?
Mate, love that. I could
Yeah.
never go with him, did it? Never thought that was cool to do.
I could watch it. It doesn't. I'm not over.
No, I mean actual, like,
Oh, like, aye. You want somebody to do it anyway. That's
Molly has to sit in my back and squeeze my spots.
feels fair, man.
And I want her to be excited about it. That's the weird bit about like,
It's a
that has to
fetish.
be a thing. You have to, like,
Right, okay.
see somebody doesn't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Get your jacket and fuck off.
Right, fair. I understand that. I do. It's a weird attribute for me.
But I want to know
right?
that. See if your partner didn't want to squeeze your spots, or if you're a woman, would you like it if your man wouldn't let you squeeze your spots? Let us know that, because I'm intrigued by that. That's an attribute that they must have. It's weird, I know, but it's there. So let me hear yours.
There's loads of weird things in relationships, though, man. Like, I can try to think of mine, man. I don't. There's something weird. I'm probably going to get stick for this. Tie my hair up, man. Tie my hair up good. Like, sometimes I can do my hair terribly and I need to go into Rachel and I'm like, Rach, got to take care of this, man. This fucking riot, man. I can't deal with it. Aye, mate. That would probably be mine. That, or I don't know what else, man. Do you know what I hate doing? I hate cutting my own toenails, mate. I'm not a fan of it. No, I don't ask Rachel to necessarily do it, but if she offers, I wouldn't deny it.
Does she enjoy doing it?
But I don't think so, no. I don't blame her either, mate. Like, I can't even question it, man.
No, I'd cut mine toenails, to be fair.
But, nah, man. I think it used to be a thing with my belly where I couldn't get my foot to, like, here to actually clip. But, no, it's not too bad.
What else is there? You spoke to me before about this. I'm going to shop you a bit.
Right, okay.
Driving.
But, mate. Mate, my missus needs to drive, mate. And thankfully, my absolute saint of a missus does, mate. Or I would be humped, mate.
Me and Tommy have spoke about this before, because I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
And I'm most saying that, like, don't take this wrong, woman. I just can't have any women drive me around.
It's got to be doing so wrongly.
I ain't saying you're all bad drivers. I'm just a control freak, so don't get it twisted. I cannot sit in a woman's passenger seat,
Right.
and I don't think it's acceptable if you do.
Right, cool. Well,
Unless you're steaming drunk, you can't drive. You're on a ban.
Right, so you've
You need to pass that test.
Aye. No, I know. I actually date it. I do.
Again, it's just personal. I just think a few of my pals are the same. I just don't want to be seen as a wee passenger princess.
Nah, I get it. See me, however, I'm a
You're embracing it. You've no choice.
No, I'm owning it, mate. I shout out to all the boys that are passenger princes, man. That's bro, I need your finger out, man. I definitely do. But
mate, it took so much for me to start like accepting that when I was seeing Molly. Like, I used to drive 4.5 hours because I refused to get a flight and her pick me up in her car.
Genuinely?
I'd take the car. No.
I actually know that. I'm saying that I can remember that.
Fucking no chance.
Fair, man.
I enjoy driving.
Yeah.
But maybe it's a control thing for me, but no, I genuinely think he's... We're going to think, this guy's a fucking misogynist. He doesn't think women should be driving.
Big Tony Tate, man.
So, I mean, imagine the nice looking girl sitting driving, you've got fucking, he's sitting like a big dick in the passenger seat.
And an Adam. Oh, what, man?
My Tupperware. Fuck off.
Oh, that is funny.
Get behind the wheel.
That is funny, mate. That's what it is. Aye. And I do, obviously. Thankfully, my missus does drive, mate.
That's my goal for 2025 is to get you driving.
Cool. Right, okay, man. That's fine.
You're driving me down the road after us. Get the L stickers in the back of the motor. Next one. Ways to make your car deal
easier. There's loads. That's actually a really good question. So there is.
Get your missus, drive her up the road. I'll say no more.
So, other sports? You're quite an advocate for this. You are quite a, what do you call it? A hybrid athlete. So
That's me. I've been doing it for a while now, actually.
So, aye, especially if you go to the gym. I'm going to relate it to that because that's who most of their audience are. So, you don't only need to fucking do Stairmaster, bike and treadmill. There's loads of options. Cycling, running, boxing, football, swimming. Like there is loads of options for cardio. I do think certain things will obviously be better for your specific needs.
Aye.
Like
main thing is you want to manage recovery. Make sure that you don't want to go and run every day. By the end of the week, you're shot and you can't run for the next 3 weeks because your body's knackered.
Can't be bodybuilding next week and playing fives.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
by all means, there's ways to make it easier. There's ways to make it funner.
For sure, man. For sure, 100%. So many ways, mate. So there is. But hand on heart, I actually enjoy the Stairmaster, mate. Well, no fucking wonder you've not given me another option for the last 2 years, man. I've not got a choice but to like it. It was either live and hate or just live and slightly enjoy. But
the hamster wheel.
Say it again.
The hamster wheel.
Aye, man. Actually, I enjoy that right now, but I do think maybe like the back end of this year or such. We've evaluated what kind of plan is for the rest of the year with training. Coming into next year, I think I'll dip my finger probably something else, mate, just to get a wee bit of something new. I really don't know what it is I want to do. Tony, I would love to play football, but I'm shite, mate. And I think I'm brilliant. That's the problem. And I get right annoyed when people do shite things on a football park. But I would do them. So I just can't, mate. I get too wound up with it. So I do. And that's not me as a person. That's the worst time you get me on a football park.
Yep.
I love football, but not an option. I don't know what I'll do, man. I don't know. I don't want to go back and do martial arts, MMA or anything like that. I want to try something new. We'll see what happens. I might just sack that completely, mate. Stick to the Stairmaster and the dumbbells. That's just me.
Aye.
So, aye, that would be that, mate. So, leading on for that, is lifting weights essential for fitness?
Is it essential? I'm going to say... No, for me personally, I'm going to say yes.
Right, okay.
The three most important organs and muscles in the body are the heart, the lungs, the quads.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think it's the quads?
they carry you about. They hold
Quality of
weight.
life as you get into your later years.
Yeah.
You can't stand up off that couch.
Yep.
You need a strong set of quads. So in terms of quality of life,
Mm-hmm.
that is a muscle group you want to train.
Mm-hmm.
That comes from lifting weights.
Mm-hmm.
That's just looking at the components of longevity and
Yeah.
feeling good into your later years. You've got improved bone density. You've got aesthetic reasons. Carrying more muscle mass can help prevent low cholesterol. The list is long.
Mm-hmm.
For an aesthetic point of view, I just think, and again, subjective to what somebody looks like. Have you ever seen a man, or a woman, nice, they wear just basic clothes and they look $1 million because they're in shape? That's it. I mean, like, you can wear a £4 Primark top and look immaculate. Same breath, see if you see somebody in a tailored suit, they look $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
You take that person more seriously. They look the part. They look after their body. It's the first impression, in my opinion, of that person cares about themselves. So first impressions are important.
Of course.
I think lifting weights, again, essential for life, essential for aesthetic reasons. I think it's also important because you don't meet that many people that are in great shape. It's quite you don't see. We might see them a lot in the gym environment, but seeing people looking a certain way makes you stand out, look good.
Do you know, that's funny? Let me just quickly touch on this, that you're saying this. I was talking to one of the boys the other day, and we were talking about that. Like, so we constantly see people that are like that.
In the gym.
It was my missus that had made a comment on somebody we both know, and she was like, "What the fuck, man? He's massive." But because you see them so often, you don't even, it just goes out your head. And then when somebody else sees it, they're like, "What the fuck?" So, like, for like bodybuilders specifically, when you see somebody that is like a top level bodybuilder, you're like,
they're obviously the top of the pile, like, standing out. But even just generally, like, when you go on a night out and people that are in shape, there's a very nice energy about them.
For sure, man.
I think that's also, again, relating back to just wearing nice clothes. You look good in them. You feel good in them. I would say it's important to lift weights. That's not even, like we've spoken about as well, just touching on you feel better.
Yeah.
You look better.
Yeah.
You're less likely to get injured.
Yep.
List is long. Definitely, I think it's essential. You'll get very, very fit people that don't lift weights.
Yep.
But I think as you get into the later years, it's something you consider and you want to be doing because it's only going to make your life better.
I don't disagree with what you said, but I also don't think it's essential for everybody, especially in the beginning. I think if you want to be a professional football player, you start young, whatever else, you're not lifting weights, but by the time you're a pro football player, you've got to be lifting weights a couple of days a week with your strength and conditioning, etc., and blah, blah, blah. As a hobby, I don't think lifting weights is essential for fitness. I think, for me, it's my favourite hobby in the fucking world, by the way. Like, let me just put that out there. That's my hang, mate. That's what I want to do. That's where I find myself at my best. But understand that won't be the case for everybody. Like, a boxer, for example, they're in their element boxing.
I know,
sparring,
but all the bet, like the way
of course
S&C is now and everything
for
else,
sure.
like,
I totally agree with that.
It makes the boxer a better boxer.
Yeah, 1000%. I'm no disagreeing with that at all. But as like a hobby outside of that sport, if I'm taking it for that kind of sense, which I know that isn't what the question is, but if I'm taking it for that point, then I don't think it is essential. I think your strength and conditioning, which involves lifting weights, so it ties into that, is of course essential, but I don't feel like everybody outside that needs to be lifting weights consistently. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
But I think you should. If you ask me if you should, I'm going to tell you aye. If you ask me if it's essential, as long as it's tied in with what you're doing, then I don't think you need to. Nah.
Okay. Are we on our last question?
We are, mate.
Oh, it's one for the sponsor then, isn't it?
Oh, jeez, oh man.
That'll lead us on to a giveaway that we spoke about.
Well, a very exciting
We'll answer
part
this
of
question first
episode.
and we'll see how it is. So,
Yep.
What's one supplement you can't live without?
I'm only going to give you just one then and make it nice and simple. And I'm not going to say it's Rise and Shine, which I think people will be surprised about. I know. But I'm going to flip the switch, mate. I'm going to completely turn day into night, mate. Night to be specific. Now, let me just add to this. I bought a barrel load trained by JP Dream Sleeps last year. I've only finished them a couple of weeks ago, right? I had fucking hundreds of them. And I went through phases using them and phases not using them. However, I've just started using Night about 2 months ago, mate. About a month, 2 months ago. Wow. Seriously, I'm honestly, it's actually got no, mate, my missus is named mad for any sort of sleep supplement.
Yep.
Game changing. Mind you, we have a 2-year-old, mate. And sleep is always up and down and all over the place, mate. But honestly, even with the occurrences of still waking up, the quality of your sleep is wild, like mental. Mate, it's actually changed my life. I'm not even kidding when I say that.
Matt Fraser said before, if you could put sleep in a bottle, it'd be illegal in sport.
Right.
Matt Fraser's one of the best CrossFitters of all time, so these things are very, very important. There's not one person that I've gave night to that hasn't said it has made their life better, sleep better.
Aye.
Mate, I think it's fantastic. And I'm not just saying that because we're sponsored by Pit Stop.
Yep.
The only way I could describe it, if you are somebody that maybe struggles with sleep and you're getting 6 hours, you maybe feel that you've got 8 hours sleep. You've got that wee bit more spring in your step.
Aye.
Better quality of sleep comes with that.
Aye.
Overall, really good product. You don't get sometimes we take magnesium, you have the dryness in the mouth the day after, almost like a hangover. I just think it's, my opinion, I think it's Pit Stop's best product.
Aye.
But I can't do the same one as you.
No, you can't. You can't.
I'm going to need to go. I would go with Rise and Shine, and why I say that is because the last week I ran out.
Yep.
Mate, I generally feel really dehydrated in the morning.
Aye.
I've been tanking my big pitcher as much as I can. Pitcher. It's not right word, is it?
Aye.
But what a difference. Is that a Rise and Shine right now?
All day, mate.
Dirty bastard.
All day. I actually go into the habit of Rise and Shine isn't only new, just my morning thing, mate. It's fucking costly, but I just have it throughout, mate. So I probably have two servings of Rise and Shine a day, 4 litre of Rise and Shine. That's actually Rise and Shine and it has a wee hydration in it and all, mate. It has a wee naughty boy.
Check you, man. You got to fucking be pissing the bed.
I know, man.
But definitely, I would say Rise and Shine. If there's 2 supplements that I would tell just anyone, whether you train, getting into training, experience with training, to buy, I would buy Rise and Shine.
Yep.
Or a similar hydrate product.
Aye.
And I would buy Night.
Aye.
I think they
Night specifically, mate. Night. And I think JP's Dream Sleep is fantastic, but I genuinely think Night is better. Genuinely.
Your sleep is one of the biggest factors of how your results will go.
Yep.
Quality of life as well, just feeling better, mood, everything around that. If you can take something that's going to aid for that and help.
Yep.
And listen, life's mental. Spoke about this in the podcast today. It's just, you need that wee bit of downtime. You need good quality sleep because when, to say this, guys, you're out and about, you're running about daft. You want to go home to a nice missus that you can chill. And then you want to go before night and get to your bed, get up and do it all again.
Aye, for sure.
So that's where the supplements, I think, leading on, we have obviously celebrating episode 20, which again, we're so thankful everybody's listened in.
Mate, 20 episodes?
20 fucking, mate, more than 20 hours.
Aye.
20 episodes of talking shite.
I know.
But no, listen, I think, again, we're just happy that where it's going. We're happy, sponsored, the listeners, people taking value from it more than anything. I think today was about, we've had a giggle, we've had a laugh.
Aye.
We want to also, like we've said since the first ever episode, making sure there's a way out for people as well with issues. We can't solve everybody's problems.
No.
We're still working on their own.
Yep.
But sometimes there's a bit of experience of going, I'm going to apply that. I'm going to try. I'm going to put a wee twist in it myself and do X, Y, and Z is good for us going forward. So a big thank you for us all. We want to get ourselves a big giveaway.
Yep, we do indeed.
We'll make a post on it.
Yeah.
And we'll get you to maybe share it, tag it, all the nonsense.
Yep.
But I think we spoke about pit stop pack.
Yep.
By all means, there will be, we won't give you the full stack that's in it, but there'll be a night and there'll be a rise and shine. So if
Definitely, mate.
If you're interested in feeling good and hydrated, this is something to maybe enter for you. So
for sure.
All good on that front. I think before we finish up today, mate, we shall do our letters and then we will get on our merry way. Where are we?
There you go, brother.
We trade.
Thanking you. Do you know, it's quite funny the question I've asked you because it ties into today.
Oh, please don't be fucking Andrew Tate.
No, don't worry.
What's a piece of advice you would give to someone who's going through a bad breakup?
Mm-hmm.
We are a fitness podcast, Tommy.
I know, but you've asked me what my favourite sex position is before, Tony. How the fuck? Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what?
I genuinely think
something that can help people, of course.
Aye.
I'll answer that, not a problem.
Aye, yeah. Now, on the subject of a fitness podcast, jeez, oh man, you've stung me with this, mate. Would you rather play for the team that you support for 1 season or play for Real Madrid for 10 seasons?
What team do you support?
Celtic. It's actually a hard question, mate.
Right, we'll tell you
We'll
what.
save it for the next
Why
time.
don't we? It's 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you go and watch the Celtic game at 4:30. That might determine the answer you're going to give.
Yeah, mate.
Because if you don't get 3 points, you'll be playing for Real Madrid.
Aye, I think I will be. Aye, Glasgow, Madrid, weather, food, but Parkhead. It doesn't matter. I'll work it out, mate. So we'll need to save it for next time.
Adios.
Aye, for sure, man. But aye,
Okay.
just thanks to everybody. Liking, subscribing, sharing, keep doing your thing. Keep using that code TNT10, get a discount on all your subs. And aye, we'll keep doing God's work, mate, the good work. And I come talking pish, we'll keep talking crap every other week, man, to keep you entertained.
Let's do it then.
Get up!